next, everyone? Rephoel is a passionate personal development freak and taker of risks. Wow, I'm pushing that one. He is a husband, father, coach, writer, and cake decorator at his wife's baked goods business. Give it up for Rephoel.
Everybody in this room is a presenter and author, just like I am. And the reason why I say that is because I am also just a regular random Joe with not such a regular common name, but we'll look over that. And I never either thought myself to be someone who's going to become an author and speaking in front of crowds of people and going through all that. And I thought that was kind of for people who are kind of cut out for that. You're going to hear speakers tonight that definitely give off that impression more. And I realized that really anybody can develop themselves to be that kind of person. The main thing that was holding me back, or the reason why I thought I was nothing special, because I really didn't. I didn't think that I had anything new to share with the world, any brand new breakthrough idea that's going to become a bestseller, or anything to speak about that's never been spoken about before. Well, all that changed a couple years ago when I finished my totally unnecessary and expensive life coaching course. And I finished, and I was kind of just as stuck as I was before I went in. And I read this great book that really changed not only how I coached, but changed my whole life and my relationships. And I had a lot of great insights from that book. And I was speaking with people who I was in school with, and I was just telling them the simple truths that I read, and they were like, they had all these mind-blowing experiences like I did. And I found myself having the same conversation over and over again with different people because we were all stuck in the same place. When I realized that I was having an impact on people, even though I wasn't making up anything new. It occurred to me that these conversations I could record in a book. And it would also be impactful because it's not about having something new to say or a brand new idea. It's about being a unique individual that resonates with certain people. And that's how it is. Because we are all unique people, we each have our own voice. And that's going to resonate with people that other people wouldn't be able to do. No two people say over the same story the same way. It's not possible. It's because we each have our own way of saying it, our own perspective. These conversations I was having with people was proving that point. I read a book and I just shared what I read. Nothing was new from me, yet it was impacting people in that way. And it could be because of the way I speak. And me speaking here in front of you is the same thing. I didn't make it up. But it might resonate with you more, maybe because of the words I use, or because I'm so funny, or because I'm so good looking. It could be. It's a thing. And everybody has that power as well. And that's how I know that everybody really is an author, because really everybody has something to say. It all comes through your unique perspective. If you go home tonight and try to tell over the speeches that you heard to your friends and family, it's going to come out different. And that's what does make it original. That's what does make it your own. If you're not convinced and you're still like, nah, it's still not feeling it, I don't have anything to say, I would like to challenge that. But because we're so unique and individual, what we think is simple might actually be really novel to someone else. You really never know until you start getting up there and doing it. And why would I challenge you to step up and do that? Because it is really scary. You know, you're putting yourself out there for people to judge you. What will people think of me? Will anyone listen? What if they do listen? I think I'm really smart and amazing, and I'm not. All those fears we use to hold ourselves back and be an audience member instead of being up on the stage. And why is it worth taking that risk? But because you can have the ability to impact someone, that's a great feeling. Besides for that, it builds your confidence. And when you build your confidence, what that does for you is affects every area of your life. It could help you have a better job and have more fun at your job. It could give you the confidence to quit your job and find a new one. It improves your relationships. So many things happened differently in my life once I started putting myself out there, which was very, very scary. And it was so worth it. I would not be here tonight if I didn't take those steps. And that's why I love this amazing quote that it's really not what the goal is, it's what the goal does. The goal is not to give a speech or to write a book, but it's who you're becoming in the process. How much more of yourself are you living into when you push aside those fears and step into that person? You're bringing into the world what might have never been. And if this sounds crazy, I challenge you to take me up on this. Start writing. Start considering speaking. See what that does to your life and how that affects you. And if it doesn't, please tell me. You must be doing something wrong. I wish you a lot of success and good luck.